Here's why I left the United States for good to travel around the world. And yes, I would say I'm very privileged to be born in the US, but there are a lot of cons that go along with the pros. First, I have to thank God that I'm not in that rat race of a system just chasing money 24/7 and can actually do what I love. And while yes, you could make more money in the US, the work-life balance and the lifestyle that you live in different countries is not even close. And the money I have made has offered me every single thing I could ever need, and that's mainly because I've opened up my mind to actually living outside of the US. Not to mention the fact that I can do basic tasks like going to the grocery store or going shopping without being shot or robbed in the fucking parking lot. Public transportation is a lot more common in most places. I can also get medical care without the fear of being bankrupted. And I'm in environments that make me feel creative enough to play the piano in random spots, or even go on fucking hikes and just walk around and see different scenery, go see waterfalls, and just have landscapes like this that are available, or even just taking a stroll through the city. And just going outside doing random shit with your friends is something that's a lot more common in other places and in other cultures, and here I am flying a fucking kite at 25 years old and I'm having the time of my life. And in a lot of other cultures, I'm not looked at as crazy for wanting to live in a van and just drive around the countryside and go on adventures every day. Or having a wine and tapas night in Barcelona and just sharing your culture with your family and friends. And of course, there's nothing better than meeting a fellow traveler and after 3 hours, y'all are chugging beers and having fun, acting like you've known each other for the past 10 years. Or having dinner with a couple in Portugal that's been married over 40 years, or even just chilling at the beach with a couple of friends, having a couple beers and, just relaxing and unwinding because, that's what people do. And I'm surrounded by so much culture from a lot of different places, and this is something that not a lot of people get to experience, and I can have just as much fun and party at clubs as anybody else in America while also opening up my eyes to a lot of different opportunities, and it's something that I feel like everybody in America should do.
Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very dearly. Now we have our brother, our fellow Passport Bro here today, speaking on the quality of life that he's living overseas. The quality of life has significantly changed for him once he moved and made that big step of getting out of the West. He's seeing that the relationships that he's having, not only with the women that he's dealing with, but also friends, men, his group of friends, guy friends that he has, is significantly more quality, significantly more close. The culture is different. The lifestyle is different. The food is different. In these other countries, even living life seems slower. Life seems more pleasureful. Life is more enjoyable. Great guys, I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide. They're not so worried about bro and bills overseas. Oh, I gotta take care of this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. The link is in the description below and in the comment section as well. Let's get this money, guys. Cup of coffee and just watch the birds as they pass by. In these other countries, having a group of good friends is highly valued. Even just having a group of guy friends that you can depend on and you can rely on, and these are, strong guys that are well-minded, that are, stand-up dudes that you can, that can support you and help you and collaborate with you and build with you. That's the type of friendships and relationships you can have in these other countries. And I see that a lot of men, especially here in the States, are lacking that. A lot of men don't have a support system of people that they feel they can rely on, they feel that they can turn to when they need. A lot of men here in the States feel very lonely and feel very isolated. They operate as if their back is against the wall and they're in this by themselves, which is not completely it's not their fault at all, honestly, because the society in which we live here in the States is that of an individualistic society that encourages independence. It glorifies independence. So much so that people operate as if, oh, I don't need you, I don't want you, oh, you don't mean anything to me. The very relationships and or interaction that you have with a lot of people in your life is quite temporary and quite fickle to a certain degree. We're not really building those long-lasting relationships with even other men that we can use and benefit from and garner support from when we need. And every man, to a certain degree, would like to have some type of support system, usually a group of guy friends that they can rely on, guys that he can confide into, guys that are stand-up guys that are, have respect for themselves, that are, have their head on straight, that they're going places in life and you can always rely on them for advice, or just to get somebody else's opinion on something. A lot of men don't have that, but a lot of men yearn for that, to have that, so they can feel, supported, so they can feel like they are not in this by themselves. But that is what is encouraged in this society here in the States. That is the reason why our quality of life is significantly lower, because a big part of that quality of life is our relationships. And the relationships and the level and quality of relationships that we have with each other. You don't want to do a lot of these fun things, adventurous things by yourself. You want to have fun and do these things with friends, family, people that you feel that have your back, that you can rely on, that that will support you when you need, people that you can trust. And even in those very relationships here in the States, in the West, there's a lot of distrust between men amongst other men, men amongst other women, women amongst other women. On every level, there's so much distrust. Everybody's side-eyeing each other, looking at each other as if somebody's got something to get from you, or somebody's out to get you. Which, to a certain degree, is just the environment in which we're subject to. That we operate like that because we have to a certain degree. We have to assimilate and or adapt to the rules of the environment in which we're subject to. So in that sense, it's not our fault, because we're just doing what we can to survive. But you don't have to be that way. You don't have to operate that way. If you were to go to another country, you're going to see the quality of life, the quality of relationships, the quality of friendships that you have will significantly increase. Because a lot of people in these other countries are not operating from the mindset of, oh, me, I gotta do it for me, I gotta get myself together, I'm in this by myself, I'm in this, we gotta do this on our own. They don't operate like that in a lot of these other countries. Community is more valued. Family is more valued. Friendships are more valued in these other countries. So the people you will meet will also be people who are looking to you to establish a true, quality, strong relationship. It's not just, oh, we're just friends for the night, or we're just friends, just because we're trying to get something done, we're working together on a project. It's like, no, they're actually trying to be friends with you in a real way. They're actually trying to, link up with you or hang out with you because they actually like you. Not because they're trying to get something from you, or it looks good being around you, or you got a lot of money, so they want to, get some type of money from you or whatever. Like, they're not actually trying to look to you for that. Don't get me wrong, there are people that are like that, but that's not the majority of people they are going to encounter in these other countries, because they respect the community, they respect the group, they respect the family and family structure, and them just having more quality relationships with other people is just a reflection of that respect that they have for the community. So with that being said, guys, continue to get your passports, continue to book your flights, and continue to establish true, meaningful, quality relationships. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Passport Bros, we up. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.